Bank of America and Zelle are now blaming each other for a technical glitch that had customers missing money from their accounts. Bank of America says the issue has been resolved, attributing it to an issue with the Zelle app. But Zelle is blaming the bank, saying there was no issue with its platform. ABC News business reporter Alexis Christoforous is here with more on this. Alexis, what do we know at this point about what and how this happened?
Yeah, they're playing the blame game, and who gets hurt in all this is the customer, right? So a really scary and frustrating day for lots of Bank of America customers. Imagine logging onto your account and seeing that money is missing. In some instances, there were negative balances. So as you can imagine, these people ran to the bank for answers. They didn't get any, so they lit up social media. They said they were calling the bank. No one was answering their calls. Some people stormed the branches. There was one person who tweeted, "I almost lost my mind when I saw $2,000 was missing from my account. Not accepting calls because of extenuating circumstances is insane. Call me." And that's when the blame game started. So Bank of America blaming a technical glitch at the payment platform Zelle for the vanishing funds. But Zelle was quick to put the blame back on the bank, saying the issue was not the result of any issues with the Zelle network. The good news is, by yesterday afternoon, Bank of America said all the funds were back and they thought everything was okay. But I'll tell you what, this is a confidence crisis that they're going through right now, and a lot of customers are still steaming mad.
Now, Zelle partners with lots of banks. So did anybody else have an issue like this?
That's right. So the payment platform is owned by 7 of the largest U.S. banks, Bank of America being one of them. As far as we know, they are the only one who had an issue yesterday.
Yeah. Zelle, however, has been under fire by government officials for what they say that they say the app is an easy facilitator for fraud or theft. Why is that, and what's being done about that?
Yeah, so Senator Elizabeth Warren has been very critical of both Bank of America and Zelle in the past. In fact, she said that the Zelle platform saw about $500 million worth of fraudulent transactions in 2021. She tweeted out yesterday, the bank and Zelle not doing enough here to protect customers. We haven't heard much from either the platform or the bank, and I don't think this is the last we're going to hear of it.
And while you're here, I want to ask you about the debt ceiling, too, because today's the day. The United States is expected to reach its debt limit today. So what happens now, and what happens if Congress and the White House can't reach a deal here?
Very bad things will happen if Congress can't come to a deal, but they do have some time. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says she is ready to take what she calls extraordinary measures to make sure the government has enough money to pay its bills, to pay its debtors until the summer. If there is no deal in Congress, then the government will have to make some really tough decisions. Who do they pay? Social Security, Medicare, federal workers. We could see the stock market plunge, interest rates rise, people could lose their jobs. There are many bad consequences if we were, in fact, to default on our loans. It would be the first time in U.S. history. Congress needs to come up with a deal. You and I seem to talk about this every time this year, every time
this happens.
And it's just, you know, something needs to be done. It seems as though they just use the debt ceiling as sort of a political pawn.
All right. Alexis Christoforous, great to have you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.